So we got a plant themed pack for The Sims 4 this week, and I'm just feeling inspired. I have this vision in my head of this like sort of modern apartment, some exposed brick, plants everywhere, and I need to recreate it, okay? I need to like put it in The Sims. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I started off trying to build this. I'm gonna be honest, I've tried twice in 2 different apartments, but I think my issue is that I just really want to have these really giant windows. I was trying some ones in the Spice District that have like the older, more traditional windows, and I just want the big ones. Like, picture this corner full of plants. Isn't that like, that's the vibe. So we're gonna do it in this tiny apartment. There's not a lot of room for renovations in here, as in like the layout kind of has to be how the layout always is because there's not a lot of windows. Well, there are, but there's not windows over here, so you can't like put a bedroom because there's no windows. And that sucks. So the bedroom kind of has to be over here. This is kind of the only way. But like, quick rundown, I'm picturing bright colors, loads of plants, kind of a happy sort of vibe in here. I wish the front door was different. I would do anything to be able to change the front doors. It's only gonna be a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment. It's not gonna be anything fancy, but I really wanna use this counter in particular. This counter with the yellow swatches from Dream Home Decorator is really speaking to me and is what I wanna use in here. I think I might make it bigger. I think that it would be nice if we had an island, right? This is always how I lay out this house. This apartment has one good layout and it's this, okay? I wish the door was different though. I know I keep saying that, but it hurts me deeply to look at it like this. Okay, but then I'm kind of picturing like an exposed brick on this major wall. Honestly, I might use like a darker wood floor just so it matches the door better. I don't want all the doors to match it though, because I hate that door. I hate it. Oh, we could put like a pantry cabinet. Ooh, that's nice. I feel like I'm just setting it up so that I can put plants everywhere right now. Like, what I'm doing right now is just getting all the basics in so we can then fill it with plants. I kind of want to have like a fun backsplash. Maybe, does that work? It's kind of cool. And then we can use the orange and blue as like the rest of the color scheme. Oh, that kind of looks cool with the red chairs. I'm just saying. All right, I think I might make this bigger because I don't really want the bedroom to be bigger, but I do want this wall to be longer so that I can put a TV on it. Or do we do the opposite? Put the TV over here and have a dining space over here. Oh, maybe that's better. Oh, I just love this couch so much. I think it's so pretty. Dream Home Decorator has the best furniture. Like, hands down, you can't even argue about it. What are you doing? Why does, you're telling me that has snapped together? Never mind, that was short-lived, but I changed my mind. I feel like the eco lifestyle furniture is good for this too. I think that works. I think it's not ugly, maybe. I hope not. I don't know. I don't know. We definitely need a small table. I think I want to put a table. Like, I think that it would be nice to have a little table in here, but the more furniture we add, the more and more cramped this room becomes. I feel like I kind of want to walk the line of like modern, but with some traditional touches. Like the tablecloth with the pattern on it. Is that ugly? I think I don't like this rug. Ooh, that's kind of the color scheme. Stop attaching. I feel like that door is not a good entrance. Like, it's not like a proper entrance, but it's not a big apartment, so it wouldn't have one. I'm like anticipating the comments about it. I'll never forget this one time. This was a while ago, but somebody was talking about in my Twitch chat how annoying it is that the houses I build just open straight into the living room and how they wish that they had entrances to them. So like, you know, if there was like a proper like entrance hall in this apartment. But the problem is, and it's not like some weird American house thing, it's a small house thing. Like, there's not a lot of space in here to put a proper like fancy entranceway, you know? Oh, besties, we may have uncovered an idea. I might have to redo everything. Anyway, it's not like an American thing. It's just that when I'm building houses that are not that big, you don't have a lot of space to work with. Oh man, I don't know if I can fit the living room of my dreams in here now because I've done this, but wouldn't it be so nice if we had that? Okay, so it's a bit tight, the space. The walkway is not large, but maybe that's fine. We switch the TV stand to be smaller. Maybe we get a smaller TV as well. I wish this window was not where it is. Ugh, if this window was scooted over one tile, like if they were together, my whole life would be so much easier. I wish this rug was like the tiniest bit bigger. Do you know what I mean? I feel like right now this rug is a good size for just like a tiny couch, like if this is only 2 tiles, but I don't think I want the couch to be that small. Maybe I'll use it. Maybe it's good to have less furniture in here. Maybe if the couch is like a corner. Oh, that's better. I feel like that fills up the room as well. Okay, now the problem I'm having is that this thing is here. I don't know, this place is really weird. I don't know what to do with it. Maybe I'll just get some more plants and hope it works out. I'm thinking we definitely need this one hung up over here. Like, without a doubt, this is the best plant in the game, so we must use it. Also, this one maybe would be nice by the door. I mean, this is the front door, or there. Okay. I definitely wanted to use this shelf by the stove. We have this giant plant, but I don't think she's gonna work. I don't think that one's gonna cut it. Am I gonna turn this bedroom into like a proper greenhouse? Because I think I am. I'm already leaning towards it. I'm gonna put like actual plants, like real planter boxes in here. Should I use this weird shelf above the sink? Are you gonna hit your head on that? That's my concern. You know, like, is this gonna hurt you? I don't think so. And then there's also the question of, where is it a weird spot? You know, like, it's such an odd shape that I don't know how to put it anywhere. I guess we could stick this plant kind of under it to like, that needs to be over further. I kind of need like a taller plant under it though to like offset the, okay, fine, you can go over here. Maybe this one. Not sure. I suck at this. It's fine. Get a trash can. Oh, the plant's like hanging in it. Oh, now I feel bad. That sucks. I just worry that the thing is like too close to the sink, you know? That's why I don't know where to put it. Maybe there is fine. I'm not, I hate this item. I said this when I first saw it. I was like, I'm never gonna use that. I wanna like it. It just, the asymmetry of it, I can't deal with. I wish that they were all separate. Like if we had like a triangle and a hexagon and a little diamond and you could then combine them, maybe a square, and you could sort of put it together in your own way, I would find that a lot easier to use. But as it stands, I'm literally never gonna use that item. I just can't. What sort of plants can I put in here? I'm thinking, if we size down the hanging plant again, luckily this plant sizes down well because it's so big, but it's kind of fun that it's giant because then you can use it like in any wall height because it sizes down. This is sized down twice. That's sized down once. So it works for like all 3 wall heights pretty well. Was I going somewhere with that? Because I don't remember. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what I've been talking about. Oh, something about plants. I'm not really thinking straight today. I think we could use these twice sized down and like stacked up on the wall. I am obsessed with this brick. I think this brick is from City Living. Let's check. Yeah, it is. I never used this one. I always used to think it was like too red. I know I'm biased, but I think it looks really good in here. Now, what color do I paint the walls? Oh, I've made a big mistake by waiting this long to paint them. I think I like that blue color on that wall, but I do want to add some more texture. Ick. Ick. Okay, maybe I could use like a green? Or if we went for, I guess we could paint the walls yellow. Oh, maybe then I shouldn't use the yellow chairs though. Blue chairs, yellow wall, it kind of works. I want to get a coat rack or at least a coat hanger of some sort and some shoes. Perhaps a thermostat right by the door. I feel like that kind of thing is realistic. Like you have to have it. It might not be the prettiest, but it's functional, it's necessary, you know. Other concern, I'm just realizing, can your Sims walk through here? Can they? I think they can. We'll bring a Sim at the end and we'll test it. I hope they can. I kind of want to use, that color yellow is horrible. I kind of want to use this bed. And here's my thought process. I kind of like that it's so big. Like, I feel like that's a fun option that kind of fills up a lot of the room. I kind of also want to put a pattern on the wall. Like that one, it kind of works. It matches the colors. Not sure if it's a bad idea, but I like it. Okay, we can put like a small dresser. I think other necessities I'm seeing, I would really like to have a desk. I don't know how I'm gonna fit that in here, but I'd like to have a desk with a computer. I guess we could put the plants everywhere else in the room. Basically, now that the house is pretty much furnished, now it's just plants, you know? Now the goal is put plants everywhere. We need like a pretty good mix of tall and shorter and all of that over here too. I think this could be pretty combined together. Should I put that in the back corner? Yeah, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. Oops, please don't be poking through the wall though. Oh, it's in the windows. Oh my God, I'm gonna put a cow plant on this counter. I feel like it is a must. You cannot have a table with space for a cow plant and then not put the cow plant. I think that one of the problems I have when it comes to decorating in The Sims is that I'm not good at, what is the word I'm looking for? Like multi-dimensional spaces. Like, and what I mean by that is when I am trying to decorate, I'm like in my head, I want plants. And then I just put loads of plants, but it doesn't always look good together. And I think I kind of struggle with finding the balance of what looks good and what's too much. Or maybe I'll try and build like, okay, I want this house to be green themed. And then I just put loads of stuff that's green or red or whatever whatever, kind of, but it doesn't like work together. The only vibe is that it's red. So like, I just wonder, does this apartment actually look good, or does it just have a lot of plants in it? You know, that's kind of the thing that I struggle with when it comes to decorating. Cause I like it, but will you? I don't know. And maybe I'm just being too critical of myself and it actually looks nice, but I guess we'll see. All right, something I did want to do that I don't want to like take back is I really wanted to have a couple planter boxes in here because I wanted to be able to like actually grow plants inside. I mean, you can't really do a lot of planting in this house because, you know, it's an apartment. And there's not a lot of space. But we can put a couple. We can do our best. Oh, that is so cute. I love this item. Sims team, if you're watching this, I'll take more things like that, please. Trays with candles and books and plants. That is what we're looking for. How about an apple clock? See, that's dumb. I feel like I'm doing it right now. Like, oh, it's a plant. Haha, put it down. When really it doesn't actually look good. I'll get a clock though. What else can we do in here? I kind of like it. I think it's kind of cozy. We don't have a bookshelf. Maybe I'll use the tiny living one. I also don't want to put too much clutter in the kitchen because I'm worried about it not being functional anymore. Maybe I should move a sim in and we'll make sure they can actually get to the bedroom because I've not been recording this for an hour and you know, it would be bad if it didn't work. Probably should have figured this one out before I finished. I'm pretty sure it's fine. Oh, Gilbert, that's a good name. All right, free real estate on, let's go. Okay, come here, Gilbert. Let's go walk into the bedroom. Oh, here he goes. Here he goes. He's doing it. He's walking. Oh, and he made it. Congratulations, Gilbert. My friend, Gibby, you are so smart. Just a genius. I think one last thing I want to do is plant some vegetables in here. We can like grow some carrots in the apartment or something. I don't know. Bell peppers only? No, 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 no. Give me some more vegetable seeds. No, no. There we go. Carrots. Okay. Yeah, plant some carrots in one and some peppers in the other. That's kind of fun. I'd snack on those. Absolutely. Why do they look so weird indoors? Look at my carrots. That is just awful. Okay, I am pretty pleased with that though. All right, I like this apartment. I had fun. I feel like I'm trying to get out all of my desire to have pink cabinets. I've been thinking about this a lot recently by doing fun colored cabinets in The Sims, and it's making me feel better. Like a bright yellow kitchen just looks so cozy to me. I would do anything for that. Wait, one last thing. I have to delete the walls by the doors. So this way it's all one room. You can't upload apartments to the gallery as a lot. It has to be a room. So I will get this up for all of you. It's called Plant Apartment. This one's for 1310 21 Chic Street. And then to replace it, all you have to do is load into the apartment, go into build mode, get the room off the gallery, and then place it. So you'd place it like this. I don't have any money, but you would place it like this and then just put it down. Boom, put the walls back where they are deleted and then you'll be set. I know it's real weird, but this is just how The Sims works. I've actually built loads of apartments on my channel, so if you enjoy them, I can link one for you. But just in general, I do a lot of builds on my channel. So feel free to subscribe if you'd like to. I'm sorry I used the kit so much in this one. I know the kits are like a bit of a controversial subject, but I wanted to build something inspired by it. In fact, this tiny apartment uses way too many packs. But I have to go clean my house now, so I'm gonna run. I hope that you enjoyed this video. And with that being said, I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody. It's time for a deep clean. You know those days. It's a Saturday morning and I got work to do.